Hey there, Michaela. How are you doing today? This is Courtney, and in this video, I'm going to show you 3 things you can do today to help bring in more pet owners to your business. Oftentimes, in the world of the internet, most local business owners are way too busy running their business to learn how the internet can help them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation they have to hiring someone is that they don't know who they can trust. I have found by giving people an easy free attack plan of actual things they can do to impact their business has resulted in some of those local business owners still raising their hands and asking me to help them grow. So by the end of this video, you've liked what you heard, and you can see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that I can help your business with. Just shoot me a message back and we can chat. So now let me show you 3 things that will set your company above your competition, which are content, citations, and backlinks. So firstly, for content. So most business owners know that they need content, but they don't know that Google prefers for there to be 1,500 to 2,400 words on their homepage. And not only that, the content needs to have the right keywords. Google likes this because it gets them to know what your business is and its purpose. So right now, you guys are looking at 702 words over here. And then we also have your competitor, Roanoke Animal Hospital, and they're looking at 837. They're pretty beat. I mean, they're beatable. They just put in a little more effort with their content. So all right, so just to give a little more details, over here we have SEMrush. This is a tool that essentially gives me behind the scenes details that Google is looking at when it comes to ranking a site. And I actually ran a quick scan of you and your competitor. And yeah, so basically for keywords, they're basically words that people search up each month that are special words that people look up each month that are like helping them to resolve their issues. And let's see, you don't want just any keywords embedded on your website. So taking a look, you guys are ranking for 275 keywords, and just looking at some of these right here, these aren't really the most optimized for people who are looking for you, only because you don't want people only finding you because of your name. Think of the pet owners who don't know your name, so you want to have a bit more, you want to have more than just your name and your keywords. And I'm actually going to give you an example. This is your competitor, Roanoke. They're ranking for 487 keywords at the moment, and these are good examples of keywords that you would want to have on your homepage. So for example, Roanoke Animal Hospital, let's see. Okay, so even when I go in, there's like not even, all right, so you guys do not have this keyword on your website at all. Let's take a look at your competitor, right? And then they have it on their site twice. So in order for you guys to start catching up and to actually try to dominate with this keyword, you'd need to have this keyword on your homepage more than 2 times. Just as long as it's more times than your top competitor. So like say 4 times is like ideal. So that's an example of how a keyword works. And then next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that exact same keyword, which is honestly one of the highest ranking at the moment, and I'm going to place it into Google. And next thing, what we're going to do is we're going to go over the second important thing to Google, which are called citations. And you're probably wondering, like, what's a citation and why the heck does this matter? Last time I heard a citation was in high school. That's a great question, because you see this here, this is called a Google Maps section, and you can see the business's name, address, and phone number. This is how Google verifies and gives relevance to your local business. And you might be asking, well, how the heck do I get up in Maps? And that's a completely good question too. So I'm actually to explain the number one thing you can actually do to push your business up on a map pack. It's basically putting in citations. And as you guys can see, you're not actually any of the top 3, and this is where you want to be, because this is where people click, because most people are not going to click on more businesses, so it's best to get up here. And how you do that, I actually have a picture to show you how. So you want to have your name, address, and phone number distributed across all these directories, hundreds of them, Yellow Star, Yelp, BBB, Facebook, you name it. You want to have it on those things because that's what's going to be helping Google to trust you more, and it's gonna make them more confident in bumping you up. And the idea is you want to have more than what your competitor has. And by more, how you would actually do that is we actually have like sites that we can use to take a look at what directories your competition is listed on. And then we literally go down their list and we match what directories they're on. And we don't actually want to stop there because we don't want to just match them. We want to dominate them, So in order to dominate them, like whatever citations they have, we want to get them and then add on, 50 to 100 more. So it takes them a while to catch up, Right. And then excuse me, the very last thing I would like to go over, is link juice, or backlinks. This third pillar will really help you dominate on Google. Is actually probably one of the reasons why a business may be ranking in there but not don't have like as many keywords. And just to give you more details about what the heck I mean, so basically, when we looked up this keyword, we, as you guys are aware, you're not number one. You're not on the first page of Google, and the first page is actually where you want to be, because just like citations, people only click on the first 3 results. They click on one of the first 3 results that they see on Google. They don't go to the bottom page. They don't go to the second, third, or fourth. So the action is on the top of the first page. And in order to get there, you need authority. So, how do you get authority? It comes down to backlinks. And a backlink is when one website links to another website online. So basically, if site A links to site B, then site A is giving site B some of its link juice. It's basically a vote of confidence, and in Google's eyes, this is passing authority. And the more relevant the site, the more valuable the link. So to give you an example, if you have, a local blog about dogs, linking back to you guys, then that's ideal. But you don't want something, like a Pizza Hut linking back to you guys, because I don't think you guys sell pepperoni last time I checked. So going back, you're probably wondering, well, how the heck do I, see my citations? There are tools out there that can actually look at that. And SEMrush is one of them. As you see, you guys are sitting at 351 backlinks at the moment. And we're going to then take a look at your competitor. This is not bad, by the way. It's not bad, by the way. It's just not really dominant at the moment. So let's take a look at your competitor. All right. Now they have 944 backlinks. They've got some really strong, relevant sources going back to them. So, once again, well, how do you get these? That's a simple question. So let's scroll all the way down. All right, perfect. So all of these vaccines, this right here allows us to look at all of their backlinks. And all we would do is we will go after the same links for your business. And we will treat it just like the citations. We don't want to just get, how many they have. We want to do more because we want them to take a while to get. And, with backlinks, it's like quantity over quality. So, the more powerful the backlink, the better. So, once again, in closing, we went over content. Your front page needs to be at least 1,500 words. Citation, you guys want to have 200 to 300 of these to beat out your competition by a landslide. And link juice, you guys need relevant sites linking back to you, showing you are authority in Google's eyes. So if you implement these strategies today, you can be number 1 across Google. So I bet you're wondering, well, what do I do now? Well, you can either go with this information I provided you today, and you can use this you can do this on your own, and I'm cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and you want to save yourself the time, you can give me a call or text at 218-517-5513. Again, my name is Courtney, and I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day.